And what we're here to talk a lot about today is mental health in the workplace, which is so important. So mindfulness is about finding ways that we can become more aware in the moment at any given time. What's going on up here? And what are the thoughts that are really leading our next action? And what we can learn and do with our mindfulness practices is learn how to be much more present and not be acting out of the past or be living into the future. Now, typically when we think of grief, we consider grief to be when someone dies in our life or when we lose a significant relationship. But what's important to understand is there's over 40 different kinds of loss experiences that can create grief in our life. And by the time I was 15, I had experienced a lot of it. But what I didn't understand is that I was grieving. I was just feeling crappy. I was an adolescent, getting all those hormones, not understanding life. I had just lived in a third world country and came back to the United States. Life just didn't make sense to me. So we've talked a lot today about the art and the science of mindfulness. But really what we want to do is take it to heart and bring it into our lives in some useful way. So this is the section of our presentation I call the action plan. So what I would encourage and invite you to do is take at least one of the practices that we learned. Maybe it's the heart-focused breathing, where you simply bring all of your attention and awareness to your heart. Imagine that the air is flowing in and out through your heart space. And just see if you can do that several times a day. But when we talk about coherence from a science standpoint, the way HeartMath uses it, it's about, and as they have studied, it's about the immune system, the nervous system, and the hormonal system all being in sync. And I use that, I always have these hand motions for myself, because when I'm out of sync, it feels like this. When I'm in sync, it's like that. So luckily for me, I met my 9th grade English teacher who started giving me tools that I could actually use to process my grief. And I began to understand, oh, there's all sorts of experiences in life that cause grief. And when I could read poetry, when I could read books, and when I could do my own writing, I began to process some of that grief. And I also took a new perspective on life to recognize there's this sadness in life that can happen, and let's do something with that. Can we express that? So the problem was, when I was 15, I had never learned the tools to grieve, nor had I learned that it was normal and natural to grieve. And the problem in our culture is we don't know how to grieve. So thank you for watching my demo video. You can learn lots more about me, and I would love to have a conversation with you. So please reach out. You can find me at my website, www.energym.org.